everyone feels safe. Close. Hi. Oh, it is so good to be with you temporarily. This is just a catch up. And grab a beverage. I mean, why not? Um, God, this takes me back to Ribena. Okay, so this is just a brief catch up, and I know what you're probably thinking. Nah, we've done this before. Brief, really, really, girl, brief. I will try and keep it brief because I want to remember, stuff to say. So this is where we are at the minute. I would show you the rest of the house, but the Wi-Fi is the strongest here. Okay, and the moment you move out of this area, it kind of goes clanky, and so it's really not worth losing the connection for. So can you guys hear that? You know, I've been really dehydrated lately. I don't know what's happening there, but so this is the second week in this marvelous house, and it really is. Can I just show you? We've got a library of fantastic books, and I don't know if you can see. Hang on. Some books underneath the staircase, which I've not got around to reading. I've got to be in the mindset, I've got to be in my zone to actually sit down with a good book. But, it is an Airbnb cottage. This is the first time I've ever booked an Airbnb. And I was quite, because these places aren't the cheapest. So if you're like throwing about over £600, £700 it came to in the end. And I'm always worried that I'm gonna get scammed. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what if I pay this owner all this money and got your money, bye. No, one God. So I really took a gotta get chisel done. We are no longer in the house. That was really weird saying goodbye to the house. Hi. Oh God, I've even got my glasses on. Slay Den 777. Hi, thanks for joining me on this one. Yeah, so saying goodbye to the house, really really traumatic. I know that sounds like I'm kind of being a drama queen about it's only a property, it's only four walls, but so much stuff happened there in such a short space of time. I was there for 3 years. It probably seems like 33 years in my mind. And because I'm moving to a property that is considerably smaller, I had to say goodbye to a lot, including the piano. So every time you rewatch, a tenor reacts, and oh, that sounds like E flat, and then I and then the piano comes in, that that was the piano. um it wasn't as hard as I thought it may be, um because everything needs upgrading. So much needs upgrading. Okay, including the green screen studio. I'm looking at, and this is scary because it involves a lot of money, but I'm determined to transform the room at my new digs, my new my new pad. Um, so getting a company out that, right, we can do this, we can do that, we can install a roller blind for moments when I I've had it explained to me and I'm still like, so but yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm currently saving up for a new, wow, 15 people are watching. That's like, I've missed you guys. Oh my god, I how long have I been off YouTube? You know, because I've been here, this is the second week, but it's been longer, right? Than 2 weeks, because I had to pack the house down and like cut off electricity, cut off cable, yada yada yada. So I feel as though we've not been in each other's lives for 4 weeks. Is it 4 weeks? I don't know. Don't give me numbers. But yeah, so um currently saving up for a new digital, well, I want to say it's more like, yeah, it is a piano. It's the cutest, smallest piano I've ever seen, but it's it's like um a console, you know. So what what kind of, yes, I must have this piano in my life. What was the orchestra section? So when you go to horns, they actually sound like horns from the orchestra pit. The guitar actually sounds like, you know, that scraping. Yeah, I'm so like I'm so not a guitarist, but you know what I mean. It's got that. I I don't know, but any guitarist watching will be shouting. You know, at the mere mention of scratching. So, um, yeah. So I'm here for another week. Right. Are you a metalhead? Yes. Yes. I love. Sorry. Your name. Dean. Yeah. Sorry. I'm so bad at this. You'd have thought after 5 years I'd have it licked. No. Yeah, I am a metalhead. Again, we need to go back 5 years ago. Okay. Tenor Reacts is 5 years old. Last month, I think. But anyway, I've been doing this for 5 years. No one is as shocked as as me. You know, I really, because it was the brainchild when the world was shut down. So I had more time. I wasn't auditioning for things. I wasn't gigging. I wasn't doing anything apart from YouTube. And my vocal coach said, "You've got the perfect personality to do this. Why don't you just see what occurs?" And that's what I did. And to think that I'm still doing it 5 years on, and people are still like, watching, they're still commenting, they're still subscribing is amazing to me. You know, I thought after the pandemic, after everything had opened up again, I I would see numbers drop. I would so thank you. You know, but if it hadn't been for I bet what was what's this? Yo, should I ask my crush out? Yes. Yes, life's too short. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You know, I don't see you like this. I don't you know life is too short to sit on our you know you know pride and like because naturally we're always thinking of the worst, aren't we? It's human nature. uh, um but yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You know, look at me as an example. No, so I am so not. But yeah, right. Hey Nat, it's been a minute. Ricky B. Um, that just sounds like a DJ name. Ricky B. Coasting down the. Yes, it has. It has been that hot minute. Um, I'm hoping to be back with you guys because this is like I've not sung for because there's no piano, there's nothing for me to, you know, I could a cappella it, but you know, I so I I being dragged out of the YouTuber thing. It's weird when you've only ever known YouTube as right. Yep, I've got to get filming, got to get it out, got to get editing, and you've got nothing to do but watch. You know, I have been watching I Love Lucy. Uh, Anyone that has been on this channel for a fair few, you know, knows that I love my vintage. You know, so I've had that as a distraction. Um, but I really want to get back. I'm hoping what the thing is we should be ready to rock and roll and move back into our new apartment. Now, here's the thing: Americans, you know it as apartment. Over here, uh, uh, in Britain, it's flat. But here's the thing: it's not a flat. Well, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's a masonette, so it's got an upstairs. So inside it looks like a house, but it isn't from the outside. So I'm glad I could clear that up for you. Um, don't you just hate it when you finish it and it all gets in the corner? I hate that. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Have you ever heard of the band? Oh, now my stupid dyslexic head can't compute that, but I know I yeah yeah. If so, have you thought of reacting to anything by them? Yes, yeah. Again, it's and I never want you guys to think, oh, I take the time and trouble to like request it, and he's just So much amazing requests and suggestions have flooded my way um, in the last month, but because I was packing the house down, I have printed a load of them off. Okay, so once we've got internet back at the, the new internet, I will, you know, but yeah, I have heard of that band. Um, Bobby Simpson, hey Mr. Nat, hello, and hope is all well. Yes, it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse because I'm not in temporary accommodation. And I've never actually spoken. Maybe I should. Maybe I should um, speak about that particular event in my life and how damning it was for my mental health. A lot of it was never a case of me throwing my dummy out of my operatic pram and, I don't like temporary accommodation. I'm better than this. A lot of crazy stuff happens that I feel as though I should talk about. It's been over 3 years now. So someone nearer the time remind me. By the way, do you remember you spoke on live stream about, you know, um, oh, now is that on Andre or Andreas? I've pro- I'm so sorry if I've just insulted. I'm terrible at names. I'm fine, thank you. Um, just just looking forward to the next chapter. Really, I'm really excited. I can't wait to show you guys around the new place. It's really cool. And I just am looking forward to making the new place. I'm really looking forward to, like, I know it sounds like homebody talk, but I'm really looking forward to decorating and putting up my, and they never they never did get put up, so I must have had like a feeling that the old house wasn't the forever home. But the Titanic memorabilia I have, I got one at auction um years and years and years ago, and it's never seen the light of day. But yeah, I'm a huge Titanic fan. And yeah, just looking forward to making it home, and showcasing that in my decor kind of thing. Um, so, um, so Julie, hello Julie. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, thank you. How are you? You all right? Um, Dimash has several new videos out. Look forward to seeing a reaction. Yes, yeah, I want to get back to Dimash actually. Um, we stumbled across the copyright fence. Okay. Um, but I'm sure we will be able to do a few. You know, that guy is amazing. I think I think um I think that word just doesn't sum up his skill factor and ability. So yeah, looking forward to doing some Dimash. Hi bro, how are you? I am from Oh, oh, fantastic! Thank you, thank you for joining the tribe today. I really was not expecting this many um interactions from you guys. I mean, now that there's only seven of you watching, six of you watching, I feel as though I don't need to try. Look, I don't. You guys know. No, you guys know that numbers mean to me. Okay, I used to have this motto, um, back in the early days of tenor reacts, that if I could just make one person that watched my content giggle, job done, job done. So, you know, we all like to be found, be watched, make a difference, but I, numbers really do not mean anything really to me, which coming from a content creator is the worst. You should never, but they don't. I'm just not built like that. I don't suppose. Um, okay. Oh, Andy, I'm so sorry. So it's not Andreas. It's the way my head kind of computes it. I think, which is so bizarre. But Andy, um, I am fine, says Julie. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Um, Hi to now. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna murder your name. So I'm not even going to attempt to dish your name like that. But Paola, see, I try to like be clever about it, and this is what happens. Um, So, yeah, next week is our final week here, and we are hoping, because what we've got from the new landlord is, well, he's not new. He had a property. I think he felt bad for me. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm selling the house. Here's an apartment as a gesture of it wasn't like that, but I think he um and what was I saying? See, I get last week. Yeah, he said, I'll let you know to us. I'll let you know, I'll keep you in the loop. I'll keep you updated. Why am I trying to stop it? Stop it. um But really, it is really kind of because I'm running out of money fast. Okay. So not only have I had to come up with like over £700 for 3 weeks here, it's so quiet here. It's actually in a cul-de-sac, and you know, it's quite in the country, and you hear pheasants and kind of owls. You can't see them, but they're the white noise of nature. It's quite nice though. So we've got to be out by the 28th at 10 o'clock. Okay. So we really need the new place to be, yes, come round, sign the tenancy, bring all your crap. Um, and then we've got set up the internet and water, gas, electricity, and then start the life bit all over again. Um, but I'm trying not to kind of, because the thing about stress is, why do we do it? Why do we put ourselves through it? Because you know nothing's going to change. It, nothing's going to. We just put ourselves through this umbilical cord of stress and anxiety for what? Nothing. It's pointless. Um, so glad I caught you live from America, says Julie. Yeah, it's weird, because obviously I'm I'm from the old Britland, and you try and gauge by what YouTube says your biggest subscriber, base is, and it can be hit and miss. But as long as you get to see this on playback, you know that's old school, isn't it? Playback. Um, uh, Joseph, hello Nat, it's Joe. Yes, I thought. Do you know what? I thought I recognised that your surname, and it's like if you think, if you kind of recognise someone in the street or coming out the grocery store that kind of looks familiar, but you don't want to ever put yourself in that situation. Oh, hi. Get away from me, loser. I don't even know you. So, I'm glad you kind of, it's the guy that, yeah, yeah. So, is there anything else I need to, I mean, all our stuff is in storage, and that costs a pretty penny. Um, and what with this place, and I mean, I'm not really a credit card user, but I'm so glad that I have one. Because it's come in handy for this. I'll probably never use it for another 12 after this. I don't like for it to become too familiar in my wallet. You know, um, I made so many mistakes when I was a student, and got into outrageous debt. So I will have one, but only in like for dire, dire emergencies. Uh, Joseph says, by the way, she's here in Los Angeles in rehearsal for a 22 city tour with Todd and more, a Burt Bacharach song tour. I see the show. Oh my God, you've got to come back and tell us on the next live stream, which I will publicize and promote properly next time, instead of just hopping on the community. I know the community is called Posts now, which is, it's always going to be the community area. I think community sounds better. It sounds more inclusive instead of I'm posting on posts. Yeah, and yeah, you're gonna have to tell us how amazing she was, and oh my god, that I can just like visualize that being one of the one moment in time. And no, I'm not going into. I almost did it though. um, so yeah, a lot's happening, a lot's changing, and you know, I'm ready for it. I embrace it. Um, I hope to never move again. Oh my god! I mean, it's it's giving me a headache just recalling it. You know, um, mm, she certainly is still the show. I mean, not only does she sound like, let's just break this down, like Karen, but and I've kind of done, you know, a few talks to actors, aspiring actors in the field of voice, you know, and I've said this, and this is some free advice to any actors out there, impressionists that, well, people have said I sound like, you know, you. That's only 1%. You know, the the vocal color may be there, the tonal quality may be there, that you know, all these things are amazing, but you've got to study that pitter patter, like you've got to break it down. You've got to study their breath, you know, you've got to study those little parts of their voice that make them them. And if you can't be bothered to put the time in, you can't be bothered to put the effort in, it's not going to go very well. And that's why all all these amazing people are in the gig. They are selling the gig. They are the gig, you know, because they understand, and they're never satisfied. I've got this all the time. You know, they always want to, and that's not a bad mindset to have. Actually, you always want to up your last gig. Um, I mean, I've never known a performer that, oh, I licked that. I couldn't have done that better. No, that's not the mindset. I don't think it's perfection. You know, um, so yeah, um, I find that quite often with voiceover work that I do. Um, and singing has helped that in a way, because I understand breath, I understand a whole lot more that if I hadn't wandered down the avenue of singing, I don't think I would have grasped that angle as much as I have. So for me, I've said this on Tenor Reacts, you know, I've bored you senseless, but you know, I've said like voice acting for me and singing, but they share the same world. I can't do one without the other, you know. Um, so I hope to be. Oh, I must tell you this before you do. You know how you get down that YouTube rabbit hole and you're just watching shizzle. Um, and it's not that long of a clip, but it's so funny as hell. Uh, um, the um, the Big Brother Jackie O, you know, when she came into the Big Brother house, and and it just, I don't know why it is as funny as it is to me, but it just is. So but they announce her. Um, Please be upstanding for Queen Royalty Jackie O, and the door opens, and I think she's got like a wrap, you know, fur. I'm not sure whether it's real or not, but you know, and she's got this silver dressy thing on. I think, and the whole room. Oh, it's Jackie O. Why have I gone all like, oh, it's Jackie O? And they're all like buzzing. And then the camera turns to Jackie. Yeah, it's Jackie O. Or what was it? No, it's not. It's Jackie. Yeah, I'm Jackie. Or something like that. And just for a split, like, weird kind of mad moment, I thought that is exactly how Mae West would have done it. Can you imagine? You know, if Mae West, like, they brought Mae West. It's May. It's Mae West. Yeah, I'm May. It's like half of that is. I was trying to work out, like, the speech inflection is weird because is it? It's not a normal yeah. It's because a normal yeah would be yeah, 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 but it's kind of yeah, but it's said with doubt. Yeah, I, I think I am, but I love Jackie O. It's Jackie O. It's Jackie. It's just that it's just that speech inflection right at the end that I think. Oh, she's fantastic. And it just reminded me of how, like, someone like Mae West, which I adore. I love Mae West. You know, yeah, that's how she would have. Yeah, it's me. It's like is just a silly thing that I latch onto. So, oh, it's all stuck at the bottom. Yeah. So, I will leave you with this. Oh, I don't like leaving you, but I really need to crack on. I will leave you with this. That I'm always looking for fun little things to do on Tenor Reacts, and sometimes just to engage you lot and make you feel part of the family. That does that sound sickly? You're you're not only fans. You're more important than that. You're part of the family. But I'm thinking it might be a fun way of, if you guys have got any problems, okay, hit me up. Hit me up. Um, ask ask a tenor, ask the tenor. Um, now, I'm not looking for you guys to like, oh, I was late on my mortgage, the bank are repossessing, because that's too deep. And you know my kind of personality on the tubes. I'm like, wi- but fun little kind of, in in tune with the channel and me. So I don't know. You might I don't know. I don't know. Be thinking. Be thinking. Bye bye. Or 28. Who said have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Yes, I hope to see you soon. I really feel like a fish out of water. Because it's worse in a way. I'm catching up with a whole lot of my reactor chums. Chums. No one says chums. It's not 1944, Matt. Oh, chums. Oh, yes. My YouTube reaction community chums, which, has been. So if you ever see the odd comment from another, it's going to be me. So, and then I think, oh no, I've not got my book. I've not got anything to write down, and so. But the next video from me will be a walk round tour. Oh, don't point, it's rude. Those of you who have subscribed to my other channel, The Grim Seekers, it's back. I have missed it, actually. I really love wandering around a good graveyard, a good cemetery, So, and I've got 2 haunted dolls now. The the newest one, she's not quite there yet, so I don't want to drag her along and her giving me hell when we get back, like slamming doors. And it could happen. It could happen. It hasn't yet, but so yeah, the Grim Seekers is back. Chums is fine, buddies, mates. I'm old. Yeah, it's. I love all those old words though. Chums. Do you know what? If we're being honest with each other, true. What really puts my teeth on edge is, some of these I suppose it's a generation thing, I don't know. You watch some of these videos on YouTube and like, I can't do it. I'm gonna cringe out now. And bro, and it's bro, and I'm thinking, do you know what? I would rather have a major dentistry without an anesthetic than sit through this. And they scream it, bro. And I'm thinking, no, I can't. So I don't mind the odd bro, you know. Um, I get called quite a most of it polite these days, but yeah, I get called um, bud, buddy. Um, where I work in customer service, um, I my friend, which I think is quite cute, isn't it? Um, my friend. Um, I mean, so you would think these nails would, especially in my area of customer service, where you know I'm dealing with the public head on, the straight kind of would like, oh, I don't like your nails. I think they're yada yada yada. I've had so many compliments, and they're clearly straight. You know what I mean? They've clearly got a collection of girlfriends. One, we're hoping, you know, but I'm thinking they're not all douchey, are they? They're not all like frozen cavemen from you know year dot. There are some decent, you know, so that's why I don't get too offended when I um oh you've got oh you've painted your nails. No, darling, I have the money to have someone to paint them for me. um so um yeah, I suppose I better get going because look, with 47 minutes in, I just want to thank you for all turning out. Whatever your time zone is, this might be the morning, it might be the afternoon, might be the last thing you see just before you go off to bed. Thank you. I really wasn't expecting all of you to join me in this. I just use this opportunity because we have got Wi-Fi here to update you all. And I've been watching so much stuff that I wouldn't normally watch, like really uplifting things like can't pay, we'll take it away, which is all about um if you if you let a debt linger on. So it goes from, this is where I'm gonna lie, goes from one court to the high court, and they send out essentially bailiffs, high court, you know, enforcement officers, and it's really interesting because it's not a life I would ever know. You know, um, I'm such a like, you know, a red letter scares me. No, no, pay it, send it. So thank you so much, guys. I can't wait to be with you again. And yeah, I will see you soon. Now, how do I? Is it that?